So Pradeep, can you tell at what level you'd re-entered this vessel? Question one. And question two is obviously it's more difficult to place a supera. The supera is the stent you should use in a lesion like this, but it's more difficult because you must ideally prep a vessel to put a supera. A supera requires a vessel be prepped to the outer diameter of the stent, not to it. Most stents we underdilate, put the stent in, and then dilate. You can't do that with a supera. You must prep the vessel well first. And might you use a focal force balloon? Because I know Nipro has a very interesting focal force balloon, and I don't know if we have those right now, but it is a monolithic constructed focal force balloon. By that I mean the ridges that create the extra pressure are mounted, there are 4 of them mounted at 90 degrees apart from each other. They're wedges, but they're incorporated into the balloon. They're part of the balloon. So they're not externally affixed to the system. They're there. Now, as you do this, these concentrate force, and in densely calcified lesions, since the plaque responds to the balloon just like the balloon is treating it, in areas that are ultra hard, the balloons may not wish to fully expand, and in soft areas they may overexpand and cause strain issues. By using focal force concentrators, one can go up slowly and usually achieve more uniform inflation of a lesion, and therefore lessen some of the problems with strain. So are you planning to use focal force here, Pradeep, or shock wave or something? What's your prep mechanism for this vessel?
Yeah. So great question. So to answer the first question you had asked, let's go and retrieve it. The reconstitution zone, can you go live on 15, put 15? IVUS told us. So I don't know if you could see it. Can you go back to the run at the very beginning of it and just, second one, start at the very beginning. All right. So you can see here, actually go to the, basically the reconstitution spot is, you see 2 wires, right? So there's going to be 2 wires. I don't know if this shows it or not, but the reconstitution spot is, you see the wires separate on X-ray around 20, right after that calcium chunk is where we are married distally. So we're not dissected distally too far. And then in the proximal segment, we're completely married together, and you can see we're in the true lumen of the vessel. So number one, I'm happy with the position. The stent doesn't have to be extremely long is my thought process. Prepping the vessel is going to be extremely crucial. We do have focal force balloon that we can utilize, the Aperta balloon. We have 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters right now. I'm going to get a size for us right now based on our distal vessel reference. The Aperta balloon has 4 nylon 90-degree separated areas of focal force that can be delivered. But with this lesion, I want to also perform atherectomy to at least modify some of that calcium as well. I think it'll give us our best chance for success. I am going to utilize a laser here at low energy, noting that I am subintimal. I think just trying to modify that plaque will help us to get the best result possible when we do deploy a scaffold. And we're going to follow up laser with the Aperta balloon.